I don't know if you heard this, Gaydos. We go back to, it was January when this huge fire took over the Los Angeles area. The Pacific Palisades burned down into Santa Monica, Malibu. Over 6,000 homes were destroyed. 12 people died. Unbelievable devastation. And by the way, still looks like a war zone. Still looks like a war zone. Well, they arrested a guy today.
Can't believe it.
Who they say started the fire.
29-year-old Uber driver.
Yeah.
Here's my question, though. We're going to go through this, though.
Because I would argue.
My question is this.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Did he start a fire with the intention of burning down parts of Los Angeles?
I'm unclear at this point.
Right?
Because can I paint the picture?
Yeah, because I'm wondering, is he a guy that started a fire and wanted to hurt people, or is he a guy that was out there in the woods and got cold?
Okay.
All right.
So he's an Uber driver, or was, on New Year's Eve. After dropping off a rider, he drove up into the Santa Monica Mountains to a popular trailhead, went hiking, I guess you'd say, and, according to officials, intentionally set a fire.
But was it malicious? Was the intent to kill people and destroy L.A.? Continue.
He, the man who set the fire, called 911 to report the fire.
Okay, then.
Okay?
But
it gets crazier. They say that he also recorded the firefighters fighting the fire.
Okay.
Okay? He didn't admit to starting the fire at the time. So the fire burned about 8 acres on New Year's Day, and firefighters managed to put it out. They even came back the next day, which I think is standard operating procedure, to make sure there were no hot spots. You know what I'm saying?
How did this thing get out of control then?
A week later, January 7th. Remember, this is January 1st. He lights the fire.
Yeah.
January 7th, they said that embers buried underneath the ground reignited.
Which can happen.
And then became, because of all the wind at the time, became the Palisades Fire. So this guy is basically, he's going to be held accountable for the fact that the firefighters didn't put the fire out.
So the felony carries a 5 to 20-year prison sentence. But hang on. He started the fire.
Yeah.
It got out of hand.
Yeah.
He did the right thing by calling 911.
Called 911.
Okay. And the firefighters thought they put the fire out.
Yeah.
He's off the hook, dude.
He's
off the hook.
I'm not saying negligence. Don't get me wrong, but the fire department cleared the fire. This is no longer a fire. We've put it out. It's not burning. We've moved on.
An arsonist lights the fire,
right,
and does not call 911.
All right, okay. I would say, as I've heard of people that like to see like the response. You know, they want to see the fire department come and things like that.
That response is going to come anyway, and they can watch it from afar. But you're not going to be recorded on a 911 call. It's your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. This fire is kind of out of control.
You guys ought to get up here.
Let me give you the address. He gave them the address.
Told them exactly where it was.
And now the firefighters thought they put it out, but they didn't.
And a week later,
you've got to soak that entire area like you've never soaked an area before, and they didn't do it?
So what responsibility, I'm being dead serious here, what responsibility does the fire department have, LA County Fire Department, for not properly putting out the fire when they responded to it the first time?
What is in this guy's head?
Oh, God, good luck on that.
No, and didn't you say before we started the show there was a picture that he was looking at?
So they, according
now I might jump over to the other side of the fence after you talk about this.
According to investigators, he was watching some sort of a video on his phone. It's a French rap video.
I love French rap.
in which a character is setting things on fire in it.
He's watching an arsonist.
It's a rap video where there's fire in it. I mean, listen, I think they're really trying to put some things together. The other part is,
oh gosh,
they got a hold of everything. He asked AI, Chat GPT, to create pictures of a forest fire with people running away from it.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And they apparently might have had that on his phone.
I mean, if you told half the story, I would say that he's in the clear.
Okay.
When you tell the second half of the story, he's an arsonist.
We're back on that side. It is.
That's amazing.
But it's not as simple as a guy went out, lit a fire, it got out of control, and burned the houses down. That's not the whole story.
Why didn't he just let it burn?
I don't know.
Right. Why would you call the police? Why would you call the fire department if you are there to burn it all down? It doesn't make sense.
I mean, again, he is responsible. I'm not trying to absolve him. He is responsible for lighting a fire on January 1st of this year in the Santa Monica Mountains.
Yeah.
A fire that the fire department came and put out.
And turned into the largest fire Los Angeles has ever seen.
A week later.
Yeah. So
whose fault is that? He bears some responsibility, but I don't know if it's 100%.
No. So I was looking into this.
Oh, did you do a deep dive on arson fires?
Arizona fires that were started by humans. Just because I wanted to remember.
Yeah.
So back in 2002, was it the rodeo fire?
Yeah.
It was set by an out-of-work firefighter. Okay. The same time in 2002, the Chetasky fire started because of a lost hiker lighting a fire. And they merged to create the rodeo Chetasky fire that ended up burning 470,000 acres. Hundreds of homes and businesses burned.
I remember the hiker was set the fire to set an alert for to help people find him.
Not smart. Oh, he may have died, but not smart.
Yeah.
Well, the other one was it the Wallow fire?
Wallow, yeah.
2011, Arizona, started by two campers in eastern Arizona, burned about 540,000 acres. It was the largest fire in Arizona history. So our wildfires, when we look back, have been, a lot of them, man-made. But the question is it arson? Is it with the intent to destroy homes and businesses,
to burn down
and kill people?
Right.
I'll tell you, in LA, this is going to be an interesting case because
listen,
it's weird.
I heard, they arrested a guy. Great. And then you start looking at it going, okay, but wait a minute.
But when they arrested him, didn't you think, when I first heard of it, they arrested a guy in LA. I was like, oh my gosh. Arson.
By the way, they arrested him in Florida.
I know. Which the FBI work.
That's a whole nother thing. Yeah, the digital trail is how they got this guy.
I don't know how they got to Florida, but when they arrested the guy in LA for the fire, the first thing that went through my mind is he did it on purpose. He burned down parts of LA. And then you have these little things that it's like peeling back an onion. It's not very clear if he did it on purpose to hurt and destroy neighborhoods.
Do you remember the fire in Maui?
Sure.
Like 100 people died?
Yeah.
Guess what? That also was remnants of a brush fire that firefighters thought they had already put out and had left, and it rekindled. So apparently it happens.
It does happen.
It happens.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a camper or anything.
Nor should you be.
No, I know. But, everybody that I've heard of that goes camping, if they start a fire, there's really specific stuff that they've got to do.
You soak it in water.
Bury.
You throw dirt on it. You have rocks around. Yeah, you make sure the fire's out.
We've got to learn something from Maui and Los Angeles.
I would hope so.
Thanks for watching Outspoken with Bruce and Gaydos. Tap to watch more from KTAR News and click the button in the middle to subscribe.